Right to risk or dignity of risk are terms we use in the disability community, um, terms that aren't necessarily needed in the able-bodied community. Um, we use this term, it means to be able to take a risk that anyone else without a disability doesn't have to think about. People are concerned about people with disabilities doing things that they consider risky. Um, Sometimes they talk about people, who have a disability and they smoke. They smoke in their own home. Well, people without disabilities do that. The right to risk and go and do activities that we choose to do in the community that anybody else does. We have that right as a person with a disability. We have that right in having autonomy over our own body and our own lives. If you sense it, you feel it, that's your feelings. I would say talk to that person if you feel like they're, making dangerous decisions. There are things like, informed choice. Things that, if you talk to somebody and you say, oh, hey, smoking in your apartment's not a safe thing, here are all the reasons why, but let that person still make that decision. That's their choice. But talk to the individual. If that person truly is in a dangerous situation, you give them information on, how to connect with other organizations to help them get out of that situation. But give that person that ability to make the decision for their own lives. You have that choice. My choice. My comment is so what? People with disabilities are people with disabilities across the board. Again, it goes back to if you help someone make an informed decision, let them make that decision. Some people may need supported decision makers who have various disabilities, like intellectual disability, somebody with a brain injury, or who need assistance with their thought processes. They'll have people that may help them make decisions, supported decision makers. It doesn't mean that that person still does not have the right to make the decision for themselves and not have the right to risk. But sometimes guiding them back to the people that help them make decisions is the best thing you can do. If you feel like, and you know that that person's in danger for their life because of someone else, whether they're being abused, neglected, exploited, those kinds of things, then contact Adult Protective Services and let them investigate and help that person make decisions. But you don't need to necessarily tell them what to do. They still have a right to make decisions for themselves. Um, Again, by helping them think through the situation, help them with informed choice, and letting them know that they have a right to make decisions for themselves. You know, unless someone has a guardian for them, and I think even when they have a guardian, they still have a right to make certain decisions for themselves. But educating people on their right to risk, we do that all the time as a Center for Independent Living, saying, you have the ability to live your life. You have the ability to make decisions and take risks that other people take. That's our responsibility as a Center for Independent Living, is to help people live their own lives. They can contact me through the Center for Independent Living by calling 717-731-1900, extension 226, or via my email, pauer at cilcp.org.